All right, 90-day fiance. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Hit the like button. I appreciate you for coming in. 90-day fiance. Michael refuses to leave the U.S. after Angela split. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you blame him? Really? If it was you, would you leave the U.S.? I couldn't really chat earlier, but I was listening behind the scenes to Auntie B show earlier on. She covered this. Can you blame Michael? You guys know Michael's story, right? Michael and Angela on TLC, the network. Michael recently came into the United States. Welcome, Gores Corner. We miss you. Welcome back. Good to see you. So Michael is a person who married this old lady to Jakpa. Okay. Married her, what's that, going on 7 years? 6 years? Okay, maybe 5 years tops. I don't know. Married her. They were on a show on TLC, 90-Day Fiancé. And recently he made it in the United States finally. December. I think December, right? And by February, he had run away from their village in Georgia. So, and since then, he's raised, Angela has filed for divorce. Annulment, rather. She filed for annulment. And I don't know how that's going to work. This is a marriage that happened a long time ago. But she filed for annulment. She's trying to allegedly trying to get him back to Niger, Jack Bada. But this report that I'm looking at on screenrant.com is saying that Michael Ilesomi will never leave the United States. And let me read a little bit of what they're saying here. They said Michael Ilesomi from 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, has no intention of moving back to Nigeria, even though his marriage to Angela Deem has ended. From the beginning, Michael had a rocky relationship with Angela, but he still chose to stay with her out of love and married her in January 2020. They've been married for almost 5 years. Now, there's a line here that I want to ask you guys. This person said he chose to stay with her out of love. Do you guys believe that Michael stayed out of love? You guys believe that? Do you guys think he stayed out of love? What y'all think? I sometimes watch but unable to comment. Or now, if you if you watch just enough clips on YouTube, you can comment. Trust me. Georgia village people pursue Michael. They pursue him fast. He ran completely far away. Left everything. Left documents, passports. Left everything. The only thing he had was a burner phone with pictures of his documents on them. Right. So anyway, let's see here. Do you guys think he stayed out of love? They're saying he loved that. Somebody said, Uncle Kidola said he did not come where. Like, I was in love. Not exactly, but something to that effect. That he was in love with the old lady, Angela Deem. But one thing we know for a fact is that he was more in love with the big Angela than the skinny one. He definitely disagreed. He didn't want her to go and do the surgery, but she did, But anyway, unfortunately, Angela never really trusted Michael. They have a 22-year-old age gap. A 22-year-old age gap. Jesus. And she felt that he would go behind her back and mess around with other women. All right, so here's a quick lesson, real life lessons. If you have a 22-year-old age gap, we talk about some of the dimensions you don't want to cross. Religion, you can cross them. So anytime I get to race, I pause myself, I back up, right? You can actually cross them, but you better know what you're doing, because when you cross those dimensions, they will create additional layers of friction, which many people have successfully crossed them and walk around them and then figure it out. I'm just saying you need to be self-aware that when you cross those dimensions, they will create additional layers of friction that you have to walk on, in addition to layers just that, hey, we're opposite genders, we think differently, we come from different households, we think differently, we come from different streets, we think differently. Then when you start to get to religion, race, right, when you're talking about age gap, that's another dimension that if you're going to cross to another generation to go and marry a person, all I'm saying is that you better know what you're doing. That's all I'm trying to say. And if you don't know what you're doing, like the rest of us anyway, seek help, because there are actually ways around those things. As long as there's love and you're willing to do the work, love and work. You see that? Love and work. Then it's doable. But you better know what you're doing. If you're just like, I'm in love, and then it should just, love should be enough. You see, that's why you guys keep running around the internet talking about love is not enough. Because you have a discombobulated version of love in your head. That's why you keep saying that, right? So most people that say love is not enough, I just agree with them, because automatically I know that they don't know what the hell love is. So I just agree with them, right? I just kind of like, oh, okay, they must be talking about something else, right? But anyway, 22-year age gap is one of those dimensions. If you cross them, you better know what you're doing. So with what's his name, Michael and Angela, there is age, there is race, there is nationality, yes, location, long distance, right? There is there's no way they are aligned in terms of long-term goals, right? There's, like, in terms of personal values, I don't see it. I could be wrong, but I don't see it. Okay, all right. So anyway, let's continue. So 22-year age gap, and she felt that he would go behind her back and mess around with other women. Of course, it will create insecurity. When you cross certain dimensions, it will create unnecessary levels of insecurity that you now have to deal with. Somebody said, no, it's not insecurity, it's just calling it out for what it's supposed to be. See, that's you thinking insecurity is a crime. Insecurity is not a crime. Okay, we all have insecurity at some point about something that we're not too sure of ourselves about. It's not a crime. Okay, but it gets worse if you can't acknowledge, if you can't just self-reflect and say, maybe this is insecurity, right? But it will create a certain level of insecurity. If you go and cross age gap, you're a woman at 70, you come and marry a 30-year-old, and now you start looking over your shoulder every second, right? Nobody should be that. Like, what are you doing? What do you expect? Huh? Anyway, again, that's something to pay attention to. Michael tried his best to make Angela believe in him, but the latter continued to doubt him. In 2023, Michael and Angela tried therapy to fix their marital issues. Okay. They joined 90 Day, The Last Resort, Season 1, and reconciled as a result of the therapy. Okay. Later that year, Michael got his spousal visa approved after waiting for it for 4 years. By the end of 2023, he came to the United States to start a life with Angela. Unfortunately, his relationship problems only grew over time. Of course. Michael felt trapped in his marriage and left Angela 3 months later, while Michael claimed he fled Angela's house due to safety concerns. She accused him of being a scammer. That's the easiest thing to accuse Nigerian men for, right? At this point, I guess. During 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 8 Tell All, Michael told Angela to send him back to Nigeria. Do you think Michael meant that? Send me back to Nigeria. What do you mean? What do you mean? Mario says the feds are watching. So Miku loved her so much for 7 years. For 7 years, right? Love called love me. No, Brokidola said she was being reset in the other room. She, not Michael, was enjoying it according to Uncle Kidola. Okay. But he was snacking like Akbaku, right? All right, let's keep going. Let me see. Let me round this up so we can get to the master class. All right, so Michael started dating Angela in 2017. He slowly learned about all her red flags. No, wait, let me go back. However, a few signs revealed that he would never leave the United States now that he has broken up with his wife. Okay, let's look at the signs. Michael started dating Angela in 2017. He slowly learned about all our red flags. Can you describe those things as red flags? Oh no, are those red flags? I think it's like somebody seeing hell and then running into the hellfire. That's the way I see it. But maybe he saw something else. Anyway, including her short temper and disrespectful behavior. I'm not going to describe that woman as disrespectful behavior. I don't know. I'm struggling. I feel like those are understatements. Anyway, Michael had enough reasons to leave Angela within a year after meeting her. Why didn't he leave? I wonder why did he not leave? He had 4 years. I wonder why. Why did he not leave? Your guess is just as good as mine. Let's keep going. Despite that, he stayed with her and allowed her to control him. He even left his job and quit social media to please her. Michael has faced every possible abuse a man can in his marriage. 90-Day Fiancé cast member Kobe Blaze even said that Angela abused his Nigerian friend so much that he isn't even comparable to a fly. It's more like long suffering. Like long suffering. That's more like it. He's stronger than ever in 2022 and he would never let his wife deport him to Nigeria. Okay, wait. Let me go back. Marco survived 6 abusive years with Angela. It's more like 6 long suffering years, like in the wilderness. More like that, right? He's stronger than ever in 2024 and will never let his wife deport him to Nigeria. Michael has become resilient after facing so much abuse. Here's a quote. It doesn't seem like Michael is scared of his wife and her antics anymore. Rather, he's stronger, free, and more independent than her. Okay, if you say so. Okay. Look at that. Look at Michael. Michael was so happy in this picture. Don't you guys think? Uncle Beto, thank you for the $10, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. So Uncle Beto says supporting Michael with 1 bottle of wine. Voila. It's with ice in it. Uncle Beto, you forgot to put the ice in it. He saw the light at the end of the tunnel. That's why he didn't leave. Look at the smile on his face. Look at him. With American flag. He's wearing an American flag. This guy saw something. He saw green. He saw something. It was green in nature. Let's not front here, okay? I know we're Nigerians. Let's not front. Send me back to Niger, my foot. Let me see here. Don't run. Okay, I think I've covered that. Let me see. I went too far back. Voila. He's wearing a US flag. No, he did not see blue and red and white. No, he saw green. He saw something green. Your guess is as good as mine. I'll let you guys finish the guess for me. But if you know what I'm talking about, just put it in the chat in the kidney later on. But I agree. I don't think he's leaving. But let me know. Do you think he's leaving? Right? He's not leaving because something of green color. I'll just leave it in the chat, in the comment later on, and then we'll take it from there. At this point, do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. I will be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.